Hey guys, hello everyone. Welcome back to SendPulse pop-up video series. Today we're going to be talking about the variables, how to work with them, and why do we actually need them. As a preview, as an intro, I have to tell you that the main purpose of each and every pop-up is actually to generate leads. In some cases, just to inform people, but most likely you want to receive something from the person who sees the pop-up. In our case, it's a lead. So email address, phone number, chatbot entity or something. So all of those leads are to be stored somewhere. In our case, it's SendPulse CRM. So SendPulse CRM is the place where all of the leads which are gathered by the pop-up are gonna be stored. In data saving options in each and every pop-up, you can choose to store the data in your mailing list and email service, or create the entity in chatbots or something. But in any case, the contact in the CRM will be created as well. And all of the additional information for such contact comes from those variables. So let's just dig into it and I'll show you how that works. We are creating a simple pop-up. We will not be talking about the elements, more videos about the elements of the pop-up further on. So let's just stick to the variables. Let's choose our first element and we see the variable over here. So how does that work? When the person who sees the pop-up interacts with that, in our case, it's the gamification pop-up gift box, he or she will receive the coupon or some kind of benefit from interacting with the pop-up. So let's benefit number one, benefit number two, or something. At this point, the person is going to receive a coupon, but you, as a manager, will not know which coupon did someone actually receive. So we want to store this data somewhere. And for this reason, we have a variable. I do have a pre-created variable that's called getBox. So we can choose that, or we can choose adding a new variable for our new element and use a new variable for the whole pop-up thing. We'll go ahead and choose GiveBox over here. So when the person interacts with the pop-up, and he receives the coupon, you will know for sure which exactly coupon was delivered to this or that person, because the information about that will be stored in the GiveBox variable in your CRM. So let's move on further to our input fields, which are name and email address. The variables are already selected here because these are the default variables of the service. So the name is going to be first name default variable, and the email address is going to be the default email address variable as well. So that's pretty much it. Just let's jump in and see how that works. Let's go next. We'll save and publish the pop-up. Let's go ahead and have a look on it. Here's our pop-up. Let's fill it up. Let's enter some random name, some email address, and we'll play the game. So we received the coupon number 2. We've entered the name and we've entered the email address. Let's join the club. Now we're gonna go back to our service. We'll go to CRM. In the contacts, we will see that Genie something 123123 was just created. We can now open this contact, scroll through the additional variables, and we'll see that Genie with such email address received the coupon with the entity number 2. That's pretty much it. Again, all of the inputs, all of the elements of every pop-up which are able to store some kind of data like emails, like phone numbers, coupons, etc., will have the obligatory variable field in them. You will not be able to save the pop-up. That is kind of a production for us and for you and for your time. So you will not be able to save and publish the pop-up if some necessary variables were not actually set. So if the system does not know where this or that information should be stored, you will not be able to publish the pop-up. You'll receive the error about that and you'll be able to fix that on the go in the pop-up constructor. As for the variables, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions regarding how to work with the CRM, with the variables in the CRM, I believe there are videos about that. Anyways, there is no knowledge base for that, but you will for sure be able to filter your customers according to the promo codes which they received upon the interaction with the pop-up, on their names, email addresses, etc. There are lots of different ways to segment your database to be able to work with them properly. But remember the fact that variables are extremely important in the pop-ups, and you gotta think how to name them in order not to lose them further on. That's pretty much it about the variables. Thank you for your attention and have a good one.